face. Let's see. Dang. Yeah, looks pretty good. Well, welcome everybody. Billy D. Tan, always. Always a pleasure. Gamillion Sekakun. I like that name. That's fun. Grim Reaper. Hey, man. Welcome. You've been popping in here and there. Crusader. Nerd. Oh, welcome back, buddy. Purple Ravioli. Nice. Uh, uh, do. Where is that? Yeah, no, that's it. Oh, no. All right. All right. I mean, I'm ready to bring Craig on in and get this show on the road. Stop wasting everybody's time. Okay. Yeah, you might as well. All right, all right, all right. All right, let me get Craig on in here. We'll play a little James and we'll get rolling, yeah? All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the MC Lounge podcast here with Moose. I am Moose, and we got GhostDog over there. So, yeah, episode 27. What's going on, GhostDog? How you been, man? Yeah, no, I was too, man. You kind of kept the guest a little bit of surprise for me for a little bit there. So, no, I appreciate it. It's always fun. I do enjoy surprises. But no, I was really excited to when you did let me know who we were going to have on here. So, without further ado, he hasn't taken a day off in over a year. He posts daily news for our MCoC community. He is on the front line of the news. He co-hosts his own podcast, or host. He does both. Everybody give a warm welcome to Dan from Frontline, man. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining us. Okay, man. Yeah. Thanks, man. Right. Awesome, man. I definitely appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's a lot of fun doing that kind of stuff. It's it's cool. Yeah, appreciate it. So yeah, man. So we had so like I said, Ghost Dog. He had he kind of kept it in the dark for a little bit, and he was kind of been doing his own little thing. Did you want to just go off and start into that, or did we want to go into some other news and see what's going on around the community before we hopped into that? For sure. Yeah, no, I would totally agree with that right now. I like right now I have three accounts that I'm kind of running at a I guess regular basis. One of them isn't very regular, but for the most part they were kind of regular, and like all of those accounts are really at all kind of different levels. And it's really just kind of roster. I mean, I've had them all relative, not all, but two of my alts, I've had them for the same amount of time. So seeing those pain points and like so my I guess my first alt, if you will, the one that's uncollected, out of 10, no 12 five stars that I've opened, I have a Captain Marvel movie, a Doom, an Aegon, Namor. I don't know, oh, a Deadly. Yeah, I have Black Widow, Deadly Origins. So like it's crazy. Like I can't rank them fast enough. One, I don't play it enough, but I also like one of the caveats to opening up crystals that I've been learning in this article I've been writing is the amount of time that you spend in the game is part of kind of one of the layers of opening a crystals and what they're going to get you, which is just player retention, which is exactly kind of what we're talking about is player retention. Those are those pain points in kind of where you hit that line. So I don't log into that account other than to do the bare minimum, and my 5-star openings have been absolutely insane. Whereas my main account, which I leave open literally pretty much all day while I'm at my desk, I get 3 King Groots in a row. But so that's the story of that. But I'm gonna go into more detail about that. But there was a few points that you were talking about that I wanted to kind of get a little bit more and share my thoughts on when you were talking about was, when you're saying progressing too fast. Like one, I would, like I kind of we were just talking about that. Like you can't rank them up fast enough. So it was an interesting point that you progress, like one would progress too fast. It's an interesting point, but that led you into a point to where you kind of hit this roadblock. Well, how do you how do you fill that gap? Like how do you think you would fill the gap? My thought is, and like one of the things that like kind of we're working on here. We're doing another podcast, Alliance News. I'm doing a lot of podcasts here, but like it's fun because like I'm trying to like get my advice and everything out. But the only thing that I've found as far as those fun and interactive nodes that help those progressing players or those people hit that wall, or like you're saying, you really learn how to play the game, put that puzzle together. The only place you're really getting that is I feel is like Alliance Quest mini bosses. That's like really the only place you're getting it, and those people and like a lot of the people feel so intimidated by that that they don't even go after it. So I'm wondering what else, like how else do you think that they'd be able to maybe like add fun and interactive nodes that don't absolutely kill you in Act 1 and 2, or like how do you think how do you think they can like kind of put that puzzle in there? Like even diss track. For sure. Yeah, right. True. Yeah. No retreat or something like that. Yeah, for sure. Fair. Fair. For sure. Okay. Yeah. For sure. 100%. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. No. Yeah. You're cavalier. I mean, that's the goal. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Fair enough. Yeah, no, I would totally agree with that. Like, I think I always think that there's like I remember in my accounts and when I first kind of finished Act Four and hopped into Act Five, I was like, wow, it's like a huge difference, like a huge difference from those two. But I mean, I remember when Act Five first came out, it was like, oh my gosh, finally, like there's something else to do, like we can start like moving and stuff like that. So, and that I don't want to kind of steer anything away from kind of what like GhostDog had in plan, but like one of my things is, and I'm not sure, Dan, I'm not sure. Are you an officer or a leader? Okay, cool. Okay, what about the the frontline junior? Okay, awesome. So okay, and like I have a question. So like, is that account like, do you like do all the recruiting and all that stuff, and like, do you see it being a problem, not a problem, but like it really making it more difficult? Like, what I'm trying to tie in here is the fact that we didn't have a lot to do in the game when we were progressing, so everybody was always so focused on Alliance Quest and Alliance War and stuff, and that brought everybody together. Now that there's so much stuff to do, it's really hard to keep people's focus or find those people that actually like care about your alliance, right? Or care about the 29 other people. And I just, now that, you know, now that I know you're an officer, and especially for the growing account, like, I wanted you to just kind of take on that. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Exactly. For sure. Exactly. No, yeah, that's it's a huge thing, and I think that also ties into player progression. Like, you know, everybody, you were constantly pushing the pace, whereas, I mean, yes, like some do push that pace to get that next level, but once they get it, it doesn't seem like they're pushing anymore, or yeah, like you're saying, they're not diving back into something else because there's a whole lot of new stuff coming out, but that new stuff doesn't really seem to it only seems to like grow your account, I guess, as opposed to make you better at the game. I guess is probably what how I'm tying it all into. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, yeah, for sure. Made a lot of people quit. Yeah. I mean, I think you do now. I mean, I know I do now just because of those T5 CCs, but that's about it. Exactly. Really doing anything like he I can really just hang out. Like I could hang out, really do a couple side events, and as long as I have some okay RNG, I'll like I've already completed the Grandmaster. So like I already have some. If I just get some decent RNG, I'll be able to be Thronebreaker. So you know exactly for sure. Exactly. Agree. For sure. I remember Elder's Bane being a huge thing. Like if you didn't have that, you couldn't join an alliance, and I was just like, ah, it's silly to me, but I get it. For sure. Exactly. For sure. Yeah. So yeah, I guess we kind of derailed there, Ghost Dog, from the player progression, but I mean, I think it all kind of tied in. For sure. Exactly. That's the whole point behind the whole community that I do is like people pointed me in the right directions because I was getting frustrated and the game wasn't being fun, but they pointed me in the right direction and now the game is fun and then all that stuff. So that was the whole point of my community and all my alliances is just make the game fun and help that person as opposed to telling them they're a noob and they suck or something. Like be like, hey man, don't you know you could do this? And now it makes it tough because there's a lot of those people that just want to progress their accounts or they just have this. But at the end of the day, like for sure, like we want it to be better for that new person because we want our game to stick around. I mean, at the end of the day, like exactly. For sure. Awesome. For sure. Right. Yeah, no, and that seems to be a lot of advice that's out there. So no, it's awesome that you know, you're kind of putting that. I think that was, I had a general idea to do that, but like I have suck at making guides. Like I end up just jabbering and I don't get to the point. Like I end up worrying about making a cool picture than actually like talking about what I've done. And honestly, I don't really remember it. So more power to you. Right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. No, that's 100%. Yeah. Exactly. Absolutely. Well, you're doing a great job, man. So appreciate it. No, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's no for sure. Yeah, or I mean, I don't. Yeah, I think there's you have that definite mix. I mean, I would say in your alliance, the junior one, do you have a mix of people who like have other accounts, like this is their second account as well? Fair. Mm. Yep. There you go. For sure. Absolutely. No, I mean, I was just saying because of that. Yeah, those conversations about like Blade and how he used to not be good or how he was great and that was everything, or like Colossus, how he used to just be awful but now he's amazing. So yeah, those conversations are definitely always going on in the alliances there. So yeah, no, that yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. They can still get you pretty far. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. For sure. No, I know for me, it was like Venom the Duck. I used Venom the Duck to get Cavalier. I used him in my first path in Labyrinth. And other than after all that, like I'm just tired of using him. Like he just sits there. But I for sure people have. Yeah. 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 For sure. Absolutely. Yeah. For sure. No, that's why I do like to have a great mix of kind of everybody. New people who've been playing a few years, or been playing 5 years, or been playing 6 months, or whatever. It always definitely makes for some great conversation for sure. Um, take it easy. What? Yeah. But yeah, just get it over with as quick as possible. Yeah, exactly. Right. I would just see, like, I was like, oh, I got energy. I got to the next node. Let me just take this fight down. I don't care that it's linked or anything like that. It's all good. I didn't even notice it. Let me just take it down. Then people like, you should probably just relax until that other person takes it down. I was like, oh, oh, okay, yeah, I'll do that for sure. Absolutely, absolutely, right, exactly. And you still don't, so nothing's changed much. You know what it is. You still just don't read it. Right, right. You start like, yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. I mean, look at Hulkbuster's buff. Just read his page before and read his page after. Perfect example. For sure. A table of contents. Absolutely. No, I totally agree. So, what else you got over there, Ghost Dog? You got anything else? Okay. Well, for sure. I was gonna say, yeah, no. One of the things I wanted to kind of even just tie into what we were talking about, and how you were saying like the solo objectives, how they should really just kind of broaden that a little bit. So that was updated. That has been updated kind of over the last week since we last talked to everybody. Pretty interesting stuff. I mean, my initial thoughts, and I still kind of feel that way, but with later news, I understand it. So like when Cavalier solo objectives rewards, first kind of came out about, all the rewards that are updating for 22 hour, events and all that stuff. I just like, I immediately was like, they just feel outdated. But 2 days later, there was talk about Thronebreaker, so I would imagine there's going to be some solo objectives for that. So that kind of makes sense. Like I get it. There's that next step. They feel outdated for me because like I'm kind of right like on the cusp, I guess, of Thronebreaker. Like I'm kind of like a far away from Cavalier, but like close to there. So like that's how I feel. So that makes a lot of sense to me, which is I guess great. It just I guess the transparency would have been great. But so the solo objectives did come out. So I mean I guess I would assume you probably talked about it on your podcast. So we don't want to take too much from you because we want people to listen to that too. But how do you feel about the update, like generally and everything like that? For sure. There you go. Same. For sure. Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of that stuff. Yeah. I mean, so I was gonna also say like, but to kind of to our points earlier, like for the person who just became Cavalier, all of that 4 star stuff is gonna really kind of like right help you kind of go back and do all the other stuff, right? I mean, you hope it does. You hope it does. Now they're not gearing you towards that, but yes, that's what kind of you hope, right? Yeah, yeah. Right. I mean, we haven't seen any kind of like I guess update, but you have to assume with them just dropping and updating solo objectives, you have to assume that there's some solo objectives for the Thronebreaker, and you would hope that they would do away with 4-star sig stones and stuff like that. So and 3 stars, because honestly, like at that level, like right, because the Thronebreaker, like you're like, so the idea behind the Thronebreaker is somebody who what attacks the Grandmaster or takes on the Grandmaster for fun. Is that like kind of the vibe that like they're trying to throw out there with Thronebreaker? Mm-hmm. Absolutely, I agree. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, for sure. Exactly. Like that's that. I think that's the frustrating part is that it's like it's a rank up. Like I get the argument that progression is all about your roster ranking up and everything like that. I totally understand that. Like when you get to Act 6, can't use 4 stars. Like totally get it. Makes sense. That's how like that's how you're gonna kind of stall. Like kind of hinder progression and stuff like that. I understand it, but yeah, like I think the fact that people you have to essentially rely on RNG or just make a bad decision, like or not a bad decision, but just a decision for that. Like in my instance, like I have three choices that I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have Sentinel, Unduped Old Man Logan, or Ronin, because like those are the ones that I feel that are the best out of my not so great 6-star roster. So now I'm not going to do anything other. I'm not going to rank up any more champs until I have my next rank 3, no matter who it is, whether I use that champ or not. That's what I'm going to do. Now I get that, like you'd say, well, that's kind of a dumb move, but at the end of the day, my roster can really handle everything else. So the only thing I kind of need is that little title there to get more rewards. So it'd be stupid of me not to just rank somebody, and I think that's dumb. Exactly. Exactly. Right. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh God. Oh my gosh. I hadn't even thought about that. Like, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, why would they not offer me something to where I'd be able to just have a tier three class catalyst or tier five class catalyst? Why would they not offer that to me for money when I've beaten the Grandmaster, but like I don't have plans on 100%ing it? But you know, if that deal comes along, I mean, I've kind of shut my wallet at the end of the day. But if that deal happens and it's going to be that easy, I'd be dumb not to. And that's exactly what they're setting everybody up for. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And their wallets as well. So, you know, exactly. It's a win-win for everybody, I suppose. But is it really a win for us? Because you're kind of like almost not forced in, not forced, because I don't want to say anybody's forcing you into it, but it's like it would be dumb not to. Like I don't know. It's a catch 22. I feel exactly. Yeah. I stopped. Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. For sure. No, absolutely. Yeah. No, they've yeah, no, they're like I think one of the things I've been finding in my like deeper dives into I guess the philosophy behind the game, like the people making the game, right? You know, and I think is like they're brilliant, honestly. At the end of the day, like um, one, I mean, exactly, exactly. You know, and I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, like gambling's an epidemic and they're like absolutely preying on it, but like it's still in a fun way, I guess, and like in a relaxing way, but there's also like a free to play way to play it. But yeah, no, I mean absolutely they've done it. You know, they've obviously hit the nail on the head there with how to make a mobile game and make a ton of money because they've done that. Oh, I would assume. Yeah. Nice. I mean that's cool. Yeah, I was gonna say I know you've been playing it and stuff like that, so you I didn't want to get too far into it because I'm not I don't care for it, but I just wanted to know if it was fun, and I mean if it's fun, awesome. You know, like it's more people to kind of like just get into the game and helps the company that makes our game make more money, which you know just kind of I guess hopefully comes back to us. Which that's kind of the thing I've been saying is that like it doesn't feel like it is. That it doesn't feel like they give back as much as we give, but maybe that's just me because I bit off a lot that I bit off a lot in this game. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I would say, yeah, I would have to agree with that. You know, after talking to Karate Mike last episode, I don't know, maybe I was just kind of going down that more negative stream where I'm trying not to, but you know, I just try to like keep people honest, I suppose, is what it is. But after talking with him, he made a bunch of solid points that yes, it is kind of happening in the same direction. I think my thing is that like in the corporate world and all that stuff, I was great at customer service and like probably why I don't make it far in the corporate world is because I try to keep people honest and I don't like people lying. So when I feel that the game or the way that they're giving us the information is lying, it's hard for me to trust it and all that stuff. But I mean, that's just me. That's probably how I feel. Is the communication from them is poor, terrible, but it's like getting better, and it does seem that they are I don't know, updating things quicker or not. It doesn't seem like they're really trying to manipulate things as much out of people, as much, I guess, as much as just kind of make content, if that makes sense. Absolutely. Totally. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, absolutely, for sure. Yeah. Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. You know. Right. Yeah. For sure, and then it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, no, exactly, and they're all relatively the same thing. They have like 4 or 5 different side quests that you just kind of wrap up in like different packages. But yeah, I mean, I right something like that. That's funny. I've skipped them every time. Exactly. I agree. What are you going to follow it up with? absolutely. Absolutely. Right? Unless you run into, like, Weapon X. Exactly. Yeah. It's not. Yeah. No, for sure. First, it wasn't happening for 2 weeks, and then it happened every day, every time. Yeah. It's not as frequent, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, but it is interesting what they are going to follow up the side quest with the side quest with. Like, I mean, is it gonna? Is this a turn of turn of tables where things are going to be that easy? Was this just like a, hey, please join us and stay for at least another month to see what happens? Like, it is interesting to see. That's fair. Do you really think? Do you really think they're going to change it though? Well, what were the first 2 months? Weren't the first? What wasn't like Canadian difficulty and? Oh, I see what you're saying. But I thought that was like I thought that was the whole purpose of those was to get us ready for that. It wasn't absolutely anything like it. Maybe introduction to the nodes, maybe. So yeah, I mean, yeah, the juice is definitely not worth the squeeze there. With the Cavalier difficulty in the event quest, the juice is not worth the squeeze. That like I have no motivation to like put forth all of that effort, especially when there's much more else I could do in the game. I wonder why. Yeah, that's fair. No, no. Well, I was gonna say, but that's the thing. Like, for how much effort I'd have to put into the Cavalier difficulty, like I don't find myself being very skilled. I find myself very middle of the road. But like I have a very my roster's up there. Like I don't feel like I don't feel like what I'm putting into that is worth just maybe waiting an extra month to get those rewards from the site. Like, you know, like if I'm just like a month behind, cool, then I'm a month behind. Like that's okay with me. I'm not excited to do that for the rewards. That's I think what it is. It's just like I am far behind. Like I think the most I have is like 12,000 of one of the classes. So like I'm far behind, but like for what it is, I'm not excited about it at all. Like I can't, yeah, I can't open up a 6 star and then at the end of the day, like exactly, like I'm still based on RNG, which whatever it is. That's with this month side event. Do we really think we're going to get that many continuing moving forward? Yeah, I was gonna say like also you know just taking away the initial clear rewards was maybe probably the most disheartening thing. And you're not going to progress as we were talking. Yeah, exactly. And as we were talking about earlier, that's how like that person moves up. They go, oh, let me go do the initial clear. Maybe I can't do the initial clear, but okay, maybe just let me work on chapter one. I'll clear chapter one. That's a great way for me to move up a little bit. But now it's like, why would I even do that? I have no, there's no motivation for me to do that other than maybe a little bit. I'll give it a go, but I'm not going to like waste rewards on it. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I think it just maybe just differently. I suppose. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, right. How so? How is that like? If they're really wanting people to like progress, how is like taking away something from that person in the very beginning helping anybody progress? If I just started, yeah. Right. I agree. So yeah, I mean, we've been kind of going for like an hour here. Anybody, you enjoying the next 3 days off with the old AQ break coming up? All right. Oh, okay. Nice. Awesome. Oh, there you go. Oh, I'm sure, man. I'm sure. I've yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. So I was gonna say, like, with the break, and you got the podcast probably coming out in the next day or few hours or so, or it's out. This day I've been, I was working on this giveaway and stuff like that. So, my bad. But yeah. So, like, any other videos, any guides coming up from Frontline Junior in the next week or so? Nah, maybe if I have, but nice. Right. Well, somebody also said, isn't it coming in like, isn't the, we still got to October 7th, so isn't that kind of a little later than normal? Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, true. I was gonna say, yeah, I am. I was gonna say, yeah, I was just putting together some stuff for the radio show. I'm like, so like the Battle Realm radio that we're doing. I'm doing like a arena kind of thing. So like in between songs, I'll just do like arena things that kind of explain the champs. So like right now, doing Apocalypse and Venom the Duck, and part of it will be like kind of look at a history of when they came out, when they were introduced to the game, the other champs or things like that. And one of the things I found was that, yeah, that's a good point that you say that this is about time because Symbiote Supreme and Venom the Duck came out in October of 2018. So yeah, so yeah, that'll be fun to see. Maybe Beta Ray Bill and somebody else. That'll be interesting. True. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh wow. Right around December. Right around, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy month for sure. Absolutely. Save those iTunes gift cards or Google Play gift cards for that you get from your family. That's all I need. Damn. I need a phone. I'll log into that. Awesome. So, Ghost Dog, what you got coming up this week, man? Okay. Okay, cool. We'll have to look out for that. Nice. Nice. Awesome. Well, we definitely look forward to that, sir. But yeah, no, we'll definitely check that out. So yeah, I'm just I'll be working on a few things this week, but I didn't want to forget. I have the wheel ready. I don't want to forget like I did last time. Not have the wheel ready and we do our giveaway, because that's what I'll be doing this week. I'll be working on some more stuff as far as like giveaways and all that. We got the cosmic crystal going on today. But yeah, interested about that. My girlfriend, she's actually, we just remember that Groot, that little baby Groot that I put out there. Yeah, so we're putting that out too. Venom. Oh, I just got confused. I got thrown off by Sinister Minister here. Venom Ray Bill, like that would be amazing. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. But yeah, so no, she's like we're putting that up. That's the little baby Groot, little cactus and stuff like that. She put that up. Shopcrop.com. But yeah, so I'll be doing a bunch of that stuff. But why can't I share my screen? My computer is just being a turd right now. But here we go. Can y'all see this? If anybody's in there and want to see the crystal spinning, so you know that I'm not like, faking it or whatever. But here, let's check it out. So yeah, man, we'll be working on some stuff too. Why is it not going? So yeah, like nobody really got those like little prototype crystals. So I was going to give those out. Dan, I was going to give you one as well. So welcome. Thanks for being a guest. And just more or less, yeah, man. Yeah, it was more or less like a, just like a thank you for all like the fun stuff that, and awesome stuff that you do over there at Frontline. Just kind of giving back to the community and stuff like that. So, yeah, and Ghost Dog, definitely working on your package still. Got a lot of fun stuff. I'll be getting you the crystals and all that. So excited about that. And are you serious? I was going to say, if that Lake Crestwood National Park wins, I don't even know him. Is it Trenton? Or is it Corey? Is Corey going to win? Uh-oh. He can't hear me, though, because I don't know what was going on my YouTube, guys. I'm totally sorry that my YouTube wasn't working. But, hey, congratulations, Corey. Looks like you're the winner, dude. Unless it keeps going all the way over to Rolo. Nope. Congratulations, Corey. You were the winner. Now, we didn't give you a Doom because I know that, Ghost Dog steals all those. But you'll be getting this fancy crystal here. The cosmic one. And I haven't thought about actually which one I was doing next week. So, your Discord gave out? Oh. Corey Guns won. Yeah. I was going to say, that's probably what happened with the computer, right? Was, yeah. Corey won and your computer just freaked out. But no, yeah, really. I wonder if that's because like my computer is just not having a good time, and with the server and all this stuff. Um, well, that's what happened. Yeah, that's weird, man. I don't know. My computer's been a pain all day, man. I don't even know what to say. I I don't know. But hey, we made it. We made it all the way through this episode. um, yeah, Dan, awesome, awesome, man. It was definitely great chatting with you. I know we've kind of like just kind of texted back and forth here and there over some random things, but it's definitely awesome to finally get to chat with you and stuff. Great conversation, great little chat. Yeah, thanks for coming on, Ghost Dog. Thanks for bringing him aboard. For sure. For sure. I agree. Yeah. They're real people. I'm real. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, oh my gosh, dude! Dude, I pulled Aegon in my alt account the other day, and I was like, when I opened this and it started spinning, and when I was like, it's gonna land on him, and I'm gonna be so pissed off, and I am, and it was the 10,000. It was the 10,000 that they gave me for it's like the login one. So I was like, oh cool, here's the awesome free one. So that's the free. The last one they gave us, the free one that was like the like Legend Crystal or whatever. I got Doom. Like this is ridiculous. Like I can't earn them, but you can give them to me right on my other one. It's just frustrating. But yeah, no. So yeah, no, crazy. But yeah, no, it's awesome stuff, guys. Thanks everybody for joining us. Again, I apologize. I don't know what's going on YouTube. But yeah, Purple Ravioli, Corey Guns. I know Ilac, he popped in on the YouTube and tried to help me out. So thanks for those dudes. Yeah, Billy D, Dan, always a pleasure. You're already in there. Don't need to read you. Dragoon, Gito, Grim Reaper, you hanging out, man. I appreciate it. Joan, that dude. Manny, and Sinister Mister, man. You've been there the whole time, man. You've been showing up. I definitely appreciate it, man. Everybody. It's been a blast. 27 episodes we've been doing this, Ghost Dog. Right. Crazy, dude. Crazy. But yeah, so, yeah. All right. Any parting words? For sure. You enjoy that. I'm in Southern California, so it's pretty good out now. I was in Pennsylvania, so I know exactly what it is, and it's awful. So I feel for you. All right. Well, hey, Dan, thanks for joining us again today, and yeah, have a great rest of your week, man. All right.